On March 26th of 2026, San Jose Unified voted 3-2 to close 5 elementary schools: Canoas, Empire Gardens, Gardner, Lowell, Terrell, and a 6th program, Hanner Montessori, is moving to a different campus. Here's the part most homeowners are missing. The closure list is not the real estate story. The boundary lines, they are. And those lines moved for a lot more streets than the 5 on the list. So if you own a home inside San Jose Unified, or you're trying to buy one, here's what everyone around you believes right now. The closures only matter if your school's on the list. And if it is, your home value just took a hit. I do not think either of those is the right read. The board's own resolution says this in plain English: consolidating schools, redrawing attendance boundaries, relocating special programs. That middle item touches most homes and almost nobody's talking about it. So here's the plan. 5 things homeowners and buyers are getting wrong about these closures. What actually changed? What to verify before you buy or sell? And the simple checklist I would run on any address in the district right now. Let's start with the biggest misread. People hear 5 closures and check whether their school is one of the 5. If not, they move on. But look at where those students go. Empire Gardens students move to Ann Darling. Canoas moves to Galarza. Gardner moves to Horace Mann. Lowell moves to Washington. Terrell moves to Rachel Carson. The special day classes split off to Grant and Reed. Every single one of those receiving schools sits inside its own attendance zone. When a zone absorbs an entire school's worth of students, the lines around it get redrawn. The district did all of this in one resolutions: closures, boundary redraws, and program moves together. So the question is not whether your school's on the list, the question is whether your line moved. A home that fed one campus in May can feed a completely different one come August, even though neither school closed. And the redraws do not stop at the receiving schools either, because when one zone grows, the zones beside it have to adjust to balance the enrollment. The district told families their new assignments by May. If you own in this district and have not pulled your current assignment, do it this week. The district school locator takes about 2 minutes. Here's why this matters for real estate. Address-based assignment is baked into how families shop for homes in this city. When the lines move, the set of homes that feed any given campus changes with them. The closures made the headlines, the boundaries, they do the work. And that leads straight into the mistake buyers are making right this minute. This is the one that can actually cost you money. Every single listing site shows a school field on every single home. Those fields pull from a database that updates on a lag. The lag is harmless. This year, the lag is a whole problem. Assignments changed in May. A lot of listing data has not caught up yet, and some of it will not catch up for months. So if you are writing offers anywhere in San Jose Unified right now, verify the assignment yourself. Here's exactly how. Step 1, run the address through the district's own school locator, not a third-party site. Step 2, if the answer actually matters to your offer, call the district enrollment office and confirm it for the upcoming school year, because the locator and the live enrollment picture can differ during a transition like this one. Step 3, get the answer in writing if you can, even if that's just an email. And do all of this either during your contingency window or before you even write an offer. Because once contingencies are gone, the assignment is your problem. Say you're choosing between 2 homes a half-mile apart, and the deciding factor is that one of them feeds the schools that you want. If that belief came from your listing site, you might be paying a premium for a school assignment that no longer exists. Nobody's trying to mislead you. The data simply moves faster than the platforms, but you are the one writing the 7-figure check. Make sure you verify if it's important to you while you still have an out. Now the question everyone actually wants answered. What happens to home values near a closed campus? Most of what you will hear out there is a guess. And here's the honest version. Nobody can tell you today what a closure does to values of a specific street. Anyone quoting you a percentage is just guessing. Here's what we actually know. 5 schools stopped operating as schools. The sites do not vanish. They enter a public process where the district decides what happens to the surplus properties, and that process plays out at board meetings anyone can attend. If you own near one of the 5, your move is not to panic. It is attention. A school campus is a big parcel, and what eventually replaces it will shape the whole block more than the closure itself. Follow the site's next use, and if you're selling near one of these, disclose accurately and lead with facts, because uncertainty is what spooks buyers, not change. Think about how the information actually flowed. From February to March, the story was up to 9 schools, 3 different options. That was the uncertainty window. Now it is these 5, these receiving schools, these dates, market price information. For a seller, clarity is not the enemy. Clarity is the thing that lets a buyer commit to your home. Here's the part of the story almost nobody connects. The reason these schools closed in the first place is a housing story, and it says something about where this market is headed. San Jose Unified's enrollment is down about 20% since the 2017 school year. That is more than 6,000 students. Going into this decision, the district had 26 schools running under 350 students each, and the district's own stated reasons are falling birth rates and the cost of living. This is not one district having a bad decade. Enrollment pressure is squeezing public schools all across the Bay Area right now. San Jose Unified is just the largest district in the city, so its decision made the most noise. The original proposal here had up to 9 schools on the table across 3 different options before the committee landed on those 5. That tells you how much room the enrollment math left them. Read all of that as a real estate person for a second. Fewer young families are forming households inside this district's footprint. That is not a school story. That is a price story. The same affordability squeeze you feel as a buyer shows up in kindergarten enrollment about 5 years later. For homeowners, that is the trend worth understanding, because the district said the quiet part out loud. The cost of living is shrinking the pipeline of young families. Districts consolidate. The city ages in place. The homes that actually fit a young family become more contested when they do sell. None of that is a crash signal. So what do you actually do with all of this? Here's a checklist. It takes one evening. If you own in the district, 4 steps. Pull your assignment on the district school locator tonight. If you got the assignment notice families received around May 1st, save it with your house documents. Know that an intra-district transfer process exists if the new assignment does not work for your family and the request form is online. And note your nearest affected school, because following what happens to that site is following your own block. If you are buying, 2 rules. Verify the assignment with the district before you remove any contingencies. Every time, no exceptions. And if the home site sits near one of the 5 schools, ask what the district said about reuse and price the unknown like an unknown. One more thing for families on a school year clock. Assignments for the fall were communicated in May, so the picture for the 2026 school year is already set. If you close mid-year, your child enrolls into the new map, not the old one. Build that into your moving timeline instead of finding out at the enrollment office. If you are selling, get ahead of the question, because buyers will ask. Print the locator result and put it in your disclosure package. Accurate beats optimistic every single time. And the one deal you should never do is the one based on a headline in either direction. Don't panic sell because a school closed. Don't overpay for a school assignment you never verified. The information is free and it is public, so please use it. Quick recap. 5 schools are closing: Canoas, Empire Gardens, Gardner, Lowell, and Terrell. The real estate event is the boundary redraw, and it touches more streets than the list. Verify your school assignments with the district, not a listing site. No honest person can actually quote you the value impact, so watch the site reuse process instead. The enrollment decline is a cost of living story worth understanding as an owner. And the entire defense is one evening with the district locator. You came into this video worried about a headline, and you are leaving with the actual checklist. If this has you rethinking where in South San Jose to buy, my next video puts Santa Teresa, Blossom Valley, and Cambrian head to head. 5 rounds, 1 honest winner. So watch that one next.